dialed in
to Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
you can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use
smarts of these stuff.
because they know the brews.
And they know the Bucks, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, because shit's not funny.
And save yourself some
Beer money. Bucks
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
And brews.
brews.
Bucks and Brews.
Welcome back to Bucks and Brews. This is going to be take 2
Okay.
of an episode we did almost a month ago, or maybe more than a month ago at this point.
Oh man, we've been busy.
We have been very busy, and somebody that night got really hammered.
Yeah.
We had some triple mash, Dragon's Milk triple mash from New Holland,
Yep. And our sponsored beers are the first night from
which we now have to re-announce because we we had to scrap that episode because
Yeah.
somebody was not.
we've been officially sponsored by Grandpa's Brewing Company.
Correct.
Yes, they're no longer a thing,
They are not.
but they're going out of business. They might have given us a good donation for Bucks and Brews of 250 very nice bottles of beer.
Yes, and they're not small bottles. They are
Yeah, so
22-ounce bottles.
these are full bombers. And we took our first sponsorship and we indulged in our first
Yeah,
sponsorship.
we had about 5 of those after that 17.5% triple mash. And,
Hey,
Nick had to call me a ride home.
so
Tonight, we're going to share everything tonight with a Southern Tier that I bought, a Raspberry Shine Summer Wheat Ale.
yeah.
I've not tasted this. Have you?
No,
Oh, let's
it's
find
like,
out.
let's do it.
Very raspberry.
Yeah, it's funny. You could smell that thing right away.
Yeah.
It's like it's got a good wheat. It's not.
Very nice
Too crazy.
wheat flavor.
Yep. Let's say instead of cherry wheat, it's so people that would understand like,
Yep.
this is a raspberry wheat, and really it's raspberry, buddy.
It is.
Holy cow.
That's
Yeah.
good. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a nice, refreshing summer beer, like it says.
Yeah, this would be, again, so now, right, I'm gonna save a little bit of this at the end. I'm pretty sure we have a couple other things.
We
Yeah.
do. We're going to do a dashing adjective, a barrel-aged blend, bourbon barley wine,
Ooh.
Flanders sour ale with Cacao nibs and vanilla.
Ooh. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna love that, but you might enjoy
I would
it.
not love that. But we also have one that I do like, a 2018 Polish Eagle,
Yeah,
which we had last time.
we did.
And I'm like,
It's an
this-
imperial porter.
It is a bourbon barrel-aged imperial porter.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy this last time. This was, I think, the second beer we had, and that's about all I remember.
I say I think on that one, I'm probably gonna open that one first if that's all right.
Oh, that's perfectly
And
fine.
then you can open both actually, but I'll probably mix a little bit of this with that
that?
because
You want to do that now?
oh yeah, let me get one more sip, yeah. And yeah, that'd be great. So David, I know it's been a while and things like that, but I mean things have gotten better, right? Which is something we can talk. Oh sugar.
I did that before, didn't it?
Let's say we wouldn't know. But you say talk to us a little bit about your softball stuff and what's going on with you guys and setting records, man. I'm very proud of you for
Back
that.
for this
Pour it
year?
in.
Oh my. So we're gonna cut a little of this out here since we had an issue. So
Tell us anyway, David, about your
softball?
yeah, how amazing you guys are doing.
So it's my last season, you know this.
Yep.
I may coach again after this. This is not necessarily it, but this is it for at least a year.
Oh, yeah, you and I are definitely going to coach a little league team
Oh, I think so.
to a championship.
But I mean, I think also I would like to coach softball again. I'm just not sure in what capacity other than
Sure.
I hate this beer right now. Because it literally just keeps foaming up and coming out at us.
Yeah. It's like somebody hit it on the top.
Seriously.
Yep.
So we last night secured second place in our conference.
Second.
Second, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
It does, but in the last 4 years, Unity has 2 conference losses, and we gave them 1 4 years ago, and then they lost 1 to Hamilton last year.
Okay.
So I mean, they've been very tough. They beat us 3 times last year because we got them in the regional finals.
Yeah.
So they won conference again. It'll be their last time winning Coopersville's conference because
They're switching. Or they're
we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're leaving the OK after this spring. But yeah, we set a win record last night, 26 wins in the season, most in school history. We still got plenty of time to get up to 30.
Yeah.
We have new career home run champion,
Yeah.
Hunter Neer, with her 21st last night.
Wow.
She's got 21 now.
So she got not just 21st, she got 20th, 19th, and 19th.
Last night, yes.
Yeah. Let's say.
19th tied the record with Maddie Miller.
Yep.
The 20th was in game 2 last night. The first one was in the first game. And then in game 3, she hit a ball probably about 220 feet foul.
Okay.
And I said to the bench, I go, I don't know why they're pitching to her anymore. I just put her on.
Yep.
Next pitch,
Gone.
she hit about 230 feet fair.
Jeez.
She just tattooed the damn thing. So yeah, we were pretty happy about that.
Oh yeah.
So she also tied the school record for most home runs in a season at 10.
Good.
Our catcher broke the record for most hits by pitch. She got hit 3 times in the second game last night, and that gives her 8 on the year.
That's not bad.
No,
That's not
6
bad.
was the most before.
Let's say.
So we're having quite a successful season.
Good.
I'm quite happy with it. And of course, your news that we announced last time that did not make air, Coach of the Year.
Yeah. Let's say that's it's a huge honor, right? I couldn't win it without my kids. I had an amazing season for the school I coach for, and it really makes me. We went to. I just flown back from Las Vegas.
Yes.
I was here for 20 hours, then got in my car, drove to Chicago for a Comic-Con, then drove that Sunday over to Detroit for the Coach of the Year. Detroit, for you guys that don't know, but like it's 3 hours from me. So,
Yeah.
4 hours from Chicago, 3 hours from where I live. And so it was a lot of traveling real quick. And, but no, Coach of the Year for the state of Michigan. Just really, it's a huge honor to have that ability.
Yeah.
So, I am very, I'll share it. One of the guy that nominated me is actually the president of the MHS IBCA Michigan. Yeah. And so, he's like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm the one that nominated you, and this is why. He goes, look, met you, seen what your team is, right? He goes, your team is filled with respectful people. You're leading them. They're good kids that have shown great characteristics and things like that. And it was an awesome honor to have that, like that somebody else sees the work that I put in and the way that my kids have taken to the words that I say, right? It was great. Say a little off topic, but Thursday of last week. Yeah. It was a little warmer out. I was coaching my daughter's soccer, and we had a couple kids just, man, not into. So, I stopped practice like 3 times, and I was talking to one little girl. I was like, hey, everything all right? Yeah. All right. Hey, I want to make sure everything's going okay. A couple of the kids are kind of razzing and doing this. And at the end of the whole practice thing, like we always have a little huddle. And I was like, look, guys, we're going to build our team up. We're not going to build our team down, right? We're going to be here for each other. You don't know what any of these kids are going through. I understand that you guys are young. But you don't know what somebody else is going through. You don't know what their day looked like. You don't know anything about it, right? So your job here for the 1 hour that you're together is to make sure that they're welcome and wanting to be here. And you're encouraging them to be the best that they can be in all possibilities. And like these kids are like, yep. And I tell you, so then we go out Saturday and we ended up winning.
Nice.
Yeah, it was an amazing thing. Like, right, just to watch it. These kids are getting along. These kids are doing the right thing. It was great. Right. And so it was like, I talked to my 8-year-olds just the same way I talk to my 17-year-olds. And because again, if I teach them young and teach them what we're here for, it's a whole different thing.
I talk a little different.
Yeah. It's a
So
little language, but
I had a really shitty week last week.
yeah.
Over the weekend, one of our cats just wasn't doing real well.
Yeah.
She was just under the weather, and it seemed like, hey, she's probably caught a bug or something. Gonna have to take her in. Ended up taking her to the emergency vet on Monday morning because our vet at the time couldn't get her in, which now we've changed because if you don't have a fucking emergency appointment, kind of fuck off.
Right.
But anyways, I didn't even get home, and they called me and said that her heart stopped, and that was it. And you know how I feel about my animals. My cats are everything to me, and I was just beside myself. And Caitlin actually left work, and the three of us went back and picked her up and brought her home. And I didn't go to practice that day because I just wasn't feeling it.
Right.
But we had a game the next day, doubleheader at Holland Christian, and I had to be there even though I didn't want to be. And when Chris goes up to home plate for the umpire meeting, takes two seniors, and then I get the team, and then Karen will talk, and then Ashley will talk. Karen wasn't there,
Yeah.
and I wasn't in the mood.
Go win.
So basically, my speech was, "Hey, girls, I've had a really bad couple of days. I don't want to be here. So we need to kick the shit out of this team quickly so I can go home."
Yep. Just like,
And they went, "Oh, okay." And mind you, they didn't know what was going on.
right.
About 3/4 of the way through the first game, we were playing okay, but we were very, pressing. And I said, "Hey, if you're not hitting next or in the on deck circle, I want everyone around me." So they all get around me, and I said, "Listen, one of my cats passed away yesterday. I don't want to be here. But I'm here for all of you, and I'm putting on the best face I can put on, which sucks right now. It sucks for me and it sucks for you because right now I'm a horrible coach, but I'm still here for you.
Right.
You need to pick it up. You're better than this. Start playing better than this, because I didn't come here to watch you guys go through the motions. I came here to win a couple ball games and go home and try to forget about the fact that right now things suck."
Right.
And they scored a couple runs towards the end of the game and beat the team 5-0. And then they came out the next game and absolutely kicked the shit out of them.
There you go.
And it didn't necessarily help because I'm still experiencing that loss. And I've never lost one of my cats during the season.
Right.
That's a first for me in 21 years. And it's nothing I ever want to repeat. I mean, it's still difficult. It's been a week and a half.
Yep.
And, I was not a great coach for them last week, and I apologize when I'm less than. But I mean, they know me enough to know that I'm really struggling being there because I'm going through something that they know how much my cats mean to me. So they had a lot of grace in the fact that I was probably not a great coach.
Right. I mean, let's say still not great is better than not being there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and yeah, no, it's but again, you guys are off to and finishing going into the big part of the season, right? Where you guys are going into regionals here soon. Hopefully you and I can celebrate the same year of winning a state title.
I mean,
So,
I'm hopeful. I'll be really happy if we can get to quarters. I've never been to quarterfinals. Obviously, I've never been anywhere because before this, I did not coach good teams. It's not to take anything away from the kids. I coached some great kids at Godwin.
oh yeah,
but
I'll say
they just weren't good softball players for the most part.
that's it. It was we imagine, let's call it bad news bears or things like that, right? Like these kids can't even feel the ball, and we're excited because we, the first thing we ever do is make a play at first, and we're like, wow, we haven't seen that,
Yeah.
So it's the little things for us that it's like, great, okay, we've never, if a ball gets hit back to a pitcher, let's say bases are loaded and the ball gets hit back to a pitcher, we're probably throwing to second because they're just like, whatever. Where, the team you're playing now, right? They're going home. They're going to first right after that to try to get that double play. So
we had a play on Saturday against a third-ranked team in Division III.
Okay.
And we ended up losing both games, but we shouldn't have.
Oh.
We lost in 9 innings in the first game, and we lost by 1 run in the second game with the tying run on third base with 1 out. But I digress. Hunter's on first. We got a runner on third. I think there's 1 out. And Hunter steals.
Yeah.
And they throw her out at second base by a mile.
Okay.
She stopped.
Yep, but your girl's not home?
Hang on. She stopped. Now the girl at third's running home. They chase Hunter back towards first. Didn't throw until the runner at third was about halfway home. She beat the throw home. Hunter ended up at second base. Those are the type of things that I couldn't have dreamed of.
Right.
Without a team like this. They have that softball
heads up
knowledge
baseball. Yeah, heads up softball.
to know, hey, if I stop right now, it extends the play. Maybe this run scores.
Yep.
Maybe I can still get to second. Even if I'm out, the run's probably going to score. And sure enough, the run scored and she got to second.
Yep.
How great is that? I mean,
it's awesome to watch kids play the way that it's supposed to be done.
Right.
So, yeah, I say you're having a record year. I of course I had my record year, and yeah, we'll see what comes of my next year. But I just changed the address for my state championship rings because their kids are graduated now.
Yeah.
And we have 7 days left of school. So, and we still have like 4 weeks until the rings are supposed to be done. So they'll get shipped to my house. I will reach out to all these parents and have to meet them and figure out addresses and hand deliver these bad boys. So that'll be fun.
So exciting.
Oh, dude, I'm like, I can't wait. Right. Like this, I'm just going to wear it for a while. Cause
Yeah.
I don't wear, I wear my wedding ring. I don't wear my 800 rings, my 300 rings. Any of my championships things, I don't like, they're all tucked away somewhere. I don't, but this one, I'll wear it for a while.
Yeah.
It's dude, the bling on it is just amazing. I'm so excited. So, yeah, last week last time we were together, right?
Yeah, Karen had brought up something that she felt we should talk about, and it was a housing surplus.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and we talked about the fact that there are 2 states in all of the United States that actually have a housing surplus.
Yep.
And I asked you if you could guess those states, and
yep.
I think you guessed both of them.
Yeah.
You guessed one right off the bat.
Yeah, Florida
right off the bat.
And the other one is Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
And I, because we like data here.
Yep.
I pulled up one of the articles that actually was posted after our episode. Home sellers in Florida and Texas are slashing prices amid excess inventory. So basically what's going on is, with the entire country experiencing a housing shortage because a lot of investment companies have bought up single family homes and are renting them out, Florida and Texas are not the same. And you and I kind of talked about why those things might be. And, with Florida, insurance is a huge issue down there. I mean, most insurers won't insure your property anymore because of all the hurricanes.
Yep. I mean, so is Texas right now.
Well, and with them having an energy grid that's not tied to the United States, they also run into a lot of home ownership issues, especially, when it gets abnormally cold at times where it shouldn't necessarily be abnormally cold. So they've lost power for a long time when they should or shouldn't. So the West Coast of the Sunshine State, the number of homes on the market jumped roughly 50% from a year ago in metros such as Cape Coral and Northport. And in McAllen, Texas, inventory jumped 25% compared to March of last year. That's a lot of houses available.
Well, I mean, hopefully Elon Musk goes and buys them all, right? I mean, because he's moving his stuff there.
So. Well, yeah, he's moving his stuff there because he doesn't want to be in woke California.
I say taxes, baby. So, there's a lot to it, right? Like, don't get me wrong, Florida's, a lot of people still are in Florida, and you're very wealthy will be in Florida. Why? Because there's no state income tax.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Like, let's be clear on that. And you and I, sure, it affects a little bit, but like, everybody's like, oh, it's hard because when you don't have state income tax, right, you have other taxes, right? So they're paying higher for products and things. They're taxed higher on a not a non-income, right? So,
right.
But they're getting their money one way or another. They're just not taking it from your paycheck,
right?
And but when you're investing hundreds of millions of dollars, and your income every year that you draw is huge off of it, yeah, you're not wanting to pay taxes on that. So it's a great way to do it.
Well, and they talk about one homeowner's insurance, house insurance going from $8,000 to $14,000 in 2 years.
Right.
I mean, that's almost double.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think about it, 8,000 divided by 12 is $666 a month, right? to 14,000.
Is
That's
1,020?
1,166, right?
Okay, yeah.
So minus the 666, that's $500 extra every single month you're paying on your mortgage
Yeah,
bill.
and who can afford that?
Right. I mean, that's a whole nother
Rich people.
Can they though? I mean, because most when we say it's funny because when you and I say rich people, we really mean like filthy FUs, right?
Yeah, I'm talking, Elon Musk.
That
Or, but not even him. I'm talking, somebody that's worth 20, 30, 40 million.
yeah, I mean, right. Again,
I'm not talking about a $2 or $3 million guy.
right, because the guy that's making $200,000 to $500,000 a year, sure, he's wealthy,
Mhm.
right? I mean, he's rich. He's not wealthy. I don't know how to describe that, but like,
He's comfortable.
right. But he probably bought a couple $1 million house. He's feeling a little stresses here and there, right? I mean, he's buying some toys and things like that, but at 500 extra dollars, okay, now we're talking because we look at the price of his kid's private school probably went up at the same time the price of this went up. Like, if he only has the one house, I mean, think about it, it's just one house, right? At 500. If we're doing multiple, I mean, we're talking money, right?
Well,
So,
and you and I always talk about we're very similar. Let's say you hit the lotto.
Yeah.
And it's not a huge lotto. Let's say it's 100 million.
yeah,
Okay. You take home.
sure.
So like a $220 million lotto.
Yeah.
250, whatever that would be.
Sure. Take home 100 million.
Yeah. What extravagant thing are you buying immediately?
It's a great question. Immediately?
Immediately.
Ooh,
Within 60 days.
Salisbury steak.
Right.
Like,
I'm not buying anything.
no, I mean, like, I will. Like,
I'll pay off any debt that I'll pay off the house.
I will buy a lake house,
Okay.
right?
But what would you expect to pay on that lake house?
If I made 100 million, I'll give myself, again, I'm be around that $1 million range,
Maybe.
right? I might
Maybe a little less.
I might do 120. I'm hoping to get it for 800, right?
Right.
But like, I'll be, but I'm doing that one, right? And that's 1/100th of my net worth.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. I can afford it. I can do that.
So you're not buying like a private jet and
Nah,
a
not me.
yacht and
Nope.
4 or 5 sports
Don't get
cars.
me wrong. Like, okay, I would probably, my wife will want a boat. So yes, I would probably buy a pontoon. And instead of getting 70 horsepower, I'll get 120 horsepower. Instead
You
of
pay
paying
a little more.
40,000 for my pontoon, I'm paying 60, right?
But you're not getting
20,000.
But you're not getting a yacht.
No, I'm not.
$150,000 yacht.
No, I mean, not me, right?
See, and I feel the same way. There are things I would do. I'd
Yeah.
take a couple trips,
Oh, I'll take some trips. I will.
but I'm not going to buy anything crazy.
No, I mean, no, I mean, I honestly, it sounds really stupid. I would probably rebuild my car.
Mhm.
The motors, it's just like yours, it's kind of burning a little oil right now.
Yeah.
But like, I love my car, right? Okay, sure. I'm probably gonna put some fun doors on it, right? The ones I want, suicide the backs, put a brand new motor in it, and I'm gonna run it for even longer.
I'm
right?
gonna
Like
ask the bigger question.
Yeah.
How many 3D printers you gonna have?
Oh man. I don't know.
I want to get into this for a minute.
I say,
So
I get like the problem is I have 100 million bucks,
Uh-huh.
and so to me it sounds bad, but like if my wife is quitting her job and we actually get to travel, like we'll be doing that a lot, right? So I'm gonna buy trips. But if I'm stuck home and have to still do the same thing, it'll just be a different home.
Mhm.
And when I say a lake, like it could be we live by a couple small lakes,
yeah,
and so I might go offer somebody extra for their house, right? Like at that point, if they want 800,000 in an area, I might go, hey, I got $1 million to like move, right? I want this house,
yeah. You're not necessarily saying Lake Michigan. You could be like Lake Macatawa.
Well, yeah, but like even in my neighborhood, because my wife will still want my kid to go to the same school.
Okay, so a small little
Yeah, like
personal lake in
Where-
Gunnison.
exactly, where you can still pontoon on it,
Yeah.
you can still have some fun. Yep, I will probably end up buying that, like which sounds
So like where I grew up, like Lake Doster,
exactly, yes,
Yeah.
something like that, right? Gun Lake, things like
Yeah.
that. Yep.
a small inland lake that
Yep.
You just have a little fun on.
That's exactly it, right? And I probably would buy myself a cabin, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you like that
Price
stuff.
range, we're talking like 100K.
I don't like that stuff.
No, I mean, I just want to, because I know I'm gonna have to get away, right? And your getaway is a hotel and things like that.
Yeah.
Me, I still want to own it and do things, but yeah.
I
But anyway,
think
3D printers.
hang on. I think the one frivolous thing I buy
Yeah.
is like 4 season tickets to the Cubs.
Mm-mm.
No, I think I totally do.
No,
Yeah.
can't do it.
Why?
I'd be so annoyed driving that because like I would want to go to
No, see, I don't need to go to
I
every
know,
game.
you're
I need to
different
go
than
to
me.
a couple, 3 a month.
right, and that's I mean
Like if I could take in a weekend series a month, I'd be thrilled. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I go to those 3 games every month, and then I either sell the other tickets or I give them away to charity, whatever I have to do
Yeah.
to, massage my horrible rich man guilt.
man 70K for 50 years. Let's just say my wife's going to work for another
Okay.
70K, right? That's 3.5 million bucks.
Mhm.
I mean, 100 million. It's just so much different because you can do great.
Yeah.
But the problem is like my daughter's in school, so like me getting away, me doing things would be
It's harder because your daughter's in school. Mine is not.
right. And you do have them a little bit more freedom to kind of go. I'm like, oh, it sounds bad. I was just talking to a friend of mine because I was like, hey, let's go to a Whitecaps game. And he's like, yeah, let's do this Saturday in June. Maybe this Sunday. Nope, I'm busy. Oh, and I look at my June and every date except for June 29th is packed. Right. Every weekend.
No, I mean, I know where you are the 15th.
Camping. Nope, Lugnuts game, 15th.
I was going to say,
Yep, no,
camping's
sorry.
the next weekend.
Yeah, the next weekend, yes. So like, right, and like that's the whole thing. Like my brain can almost tell you my freaking list. But it's just like, holy crap balls.
So 3D printing.
Yeah.
This is new for you because we haven't been able to talk about this on the air.
We have
You
not.
really haven't been doing it that long.
No. Like a month and a half now.
So I upgraded to a bamboo
Yeah.
carbon printer.
Yep.
Which I now can do up to 8 colors at once.
Yeah. Jesus.
So excited. And I'm having so much fun. I mean, if you're watching behind me, there's a whole bunch of heads on the wall. I got Ghostbusters and Waldorf and Statler and Skeletor and Thundercats over there. I 3D printed all of those. I'm just having so much fun with the 3D printer. I started printing stuff to sell at Break Room. I bought some licenses to be able to commercially produce 3D prints. So I'm having a lot of fun with that. I got all sorts of fun stuff like, articulated axolotls, a octopus with 5 middle fingers up, a duck that is a middle finger. So I sell those for somewhere between $5 and $20, depending on what it is. So I'm having so much fun. Now, my old 3D printer, which there was nothing wrong with it. It just, it's an older model. I've had it since 2019, I want to say. And even though it still works, I really wanted an upgrade. I wanted to be able to do more. And, it's an Ender 3. It's older. So I was going to keep it and just run it at the business when I needed something, printed. But then I started printing stuff on the bamboo. So like, I print the middle finger duck and it takes me about 4 hours on the Ender. And I can print one in just under an hour on the bamboo. And I just sat there going, why would I waste my time printing on the older printer when it takes 4 times longer to print literally anything? So I decided I'd sell it, and I sold it to a friend's husband. And he immediately, when he got it, didn't even, test it out. He went and bought a bamboo as well, a cheaper version than mine, but a bamboo.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to build all these boat parts. So Nick's like, well, if he doesn't want it, I want it. So I sold it to Nick.
Yeah.
And what have you been doing with this printer, Nick?
Anything and everything I fucking want. Say, right, I've had it for a couple weeks now. I did leave for vacation, so it's been down 48 hours. I shut it down out of frustration for 12 hours. I mean, it's been down 72 hours out of 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, whatever. But
Yeah.
I've been building dice. I just built my first dice tower. That thing's
That
sharp.
thing looks awesome.
It's fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I made my daughter. Uh, oh, her name starts with an E, so like it's dressers. So if you look at a capital E,
Yep.
top, middle, and bottom go out a little bit. So then I built the drawers for it
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Don really liked that.
That's awesome, man. So she's gonna use it for whatever. All of a sudden I built. She's like, "Oh my god, my Barbies have a dresser now too," and I was like, "Perfect, right?" It's just something I've been wanting to do. My daughter's gonna do a young entrepreneurs night, and so I'm teaching her how to find the files, save the files, download the files to the SD card, micro SD,
Yep.
put it in the printer and all that. So she's learning that type of stuff. So because I don't want her to be stupid like me.
Well, and I've come over and helped you a couple times.
Yeah.
When you've had issues. And again, I think the bamboo's great. If you've never 3D printed, I think it really helps to start off on what you're starting off with. Because again, I had a print yesterday, the bottom layer on one of the spots did not adhere well. It doesn't look great. Now, I'll still use the print. It was the Scarlet Witch that I did.
Yeah.
And Dawn's like, yeah, but you can save this. I'm like, yeah, I'll save it. I'm just not
selling it.
Yeah, I'm not, because it just there's an issue.
Mhm.
And immediately I knew what it was. I didn't have enough adhesive on that area of the print bed, and it just didn't adhere well. And okay, I get that.
Yeah.
And that's okay, because I know what I'm doing. You dying up here?
Yeah, dude, it's hot as balls up here for some reason. I've changed hats twice now.
I'm hoping you get some more air.
Like in this one now, like get this one I did it because it has an open back.
Yep.
I'm hoping for more air, and this one I put it back on, and I was like, oh, it's cold because my sweat is like chilled out a little bit. But I mean, I'm probably gonna sweat through this shirt. Like this is crazy. Getting a little hot flash.
Yeah.
My ears are roasting from
Menopause for you?
dude. It might be.
But yeah, I've been having so much fun with it. And again, because I have used we're gonna say beginner type printer.
Yep.
I know how to fix certain things.
Well, and that's just I love it because like you can teach me some things and you know what's going on, right? For the most part, right? There's some things. But today, right, I warmed up my printer because I was going to print something and I was going to change the filament, and I pulled it out and it got stuck. So I undid the little thing, trying to figure, like I was like, I'll just push it back through and cut it and grab, because it, if it melts, sometimes it gets a little thick at the end or whatever, or like, normally it thins out type thing, but I was like, it must be thick. So I pulled it off and it broke, and so it was inside. I was like, son of a bitch. So tried taking it, couldn't. I was like, let's just push it all the way back down and try to. So I'm pushing, I can't get much, I was like, well, hopefully this feeder's strong enough to push. Really praying, if not, I have to buy a new tube. That's the only thing I can think of, right? I'm pushing, and I printed a couple times, and I'm watching it feed, and I was like, and I'm printing nothing right at that point. And so let it go, and then finally I ended up getting it to push itself through, start that, and then I got to my new color. And I was like, oh man, but like stupid things like that, where it's like, hey, all right, I had to think about this fix. I should have brought you, god damn it, dude.
The pink.
I should have brought you the pink. Also, I still have a Christmas gift for you from Emerson. Guys, this is June, end of May. Yeah.
May 22nd.
If it's, and this isn't a priority in life, so it's just kind of freaking weird to me.
Save it for next Christmas.
Say, dude, I will. But I'm learning, I'm having some issue with it, and like I try, and it's like I clean my bed, I re-level, I do everything I kind of know of. I'm researching and stuff, and I'm figuring it all out, and then I'm like, all right, hey man. And then so I tried a different filament, and it sticks and does everything. And I was like, all right, it's got to be this filament.
Absolutely.
Like, and so I was like, all right, hey, you can try it. If not, I'll return it, because that's one thing about Amazon, right? They'll return and they'll take it because they have to. So
just to let you know, July 3rd, we're gonna do a game night.
Okay.
For my birthday.
Okay.
It's a Wednesday.
Okay.
If you and Courtney have any interest.
I don't know what I was supposed to be putting on my phone, but I'm discarding whatever that was.
All right, you do that.
So, July 3rd, game night. Okay.
So not only are we doing, 3D printing on our own here, but we're actually going to be part of a Pride event.
Yeah.
So Break Room Therapy is running a Pride event at the business on, I want to say it's the 30th of June?
29th?
29th?
Oh, it is the 30th. You're right.
whatever that Sunday is, the last Sunday in June.
Yep.
And because we know people,
Mhm.
we got a booth.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sell 3D printed stuff. I think we're gonna be in the office area basically,
Sure.
and we're gonna use the front desk
Table.
there.
Nice.
And so I'm 3D printing as much as I can right now so that I have stock of shit to sell.
Yep.
And I'm gonna print some of your stuff too. That way you have some stuff.
Yeah, I say it's hard because I have to figure out like how much I want, what I want of, and things like that. And it's hard because like I know going to this isn't an event that my stuff will necessarily sell at.
Yeah,
right?
but it might.
Well, yeah, I said, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna bring some bowling ball holders just in case, right? Because I mean,
Well, the dice stuff definitely might go.
yeah, but
So I was thinking of doing the dice tower you made just to see how long it takes me on mine.
yeah, I think I told you mine. I got it going down to 13 instead of
Yep.
15 hours, because I took away my
Some of the supports.
all of them, I guess,
Yeah.
or whatever. But because they're not needed, and I figured out how to do that by myself. Yay me!
That's impressive.
Say so. I do already have one of those sold.
Do you really?
Yes. So
Anybody I know or?
yeah, it's my niece.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'll yeah, I got that, and then we just posted it out.
Yeah, because they D&D.
Yeah. Yep. So and
Send me that. I'll send it to Jordan. Maybe he'd be interested.
there you go. Yeah. And so like one thing I want to do, especially because I got it from you,
Mhm.
right? And I know you guys are really into Star Wars, and you guys do the thing.
This is
Um,
I have to say, thank you. It's very generous what you're doing.
yeah, let's say, and so it's like, all right, hey, I wanna say thank you for being a man of your word to like help me with this print thing, like
Absolutely.
other things like that, like, and I just say, yeah, anybody that has seen, right, my hair's probably been sticking out. I mean, I shaved my head to make myself look presentable. I did a big fundraiser for Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Mhm.
I'm a magician, so
Which is a big charity that the 501st
yeah,
supports.
yeah. I say, and this was a huge, yeah. You guys do, it's crazy.
At Motor City Comic Con, we raised, hang on, I have the number. Do you want to know?
Yeah, please, because I say I'll tell you, the night we did it, we raised $260,000 for, but this was, the Grand Rapids Ball, right? There's different chapters and things like that, but we had a huge gala event, and we raised $260,000
That's awesome.
just that night, right? And so what I've done is, I've taken a 3D printer, and I've vowed that every print that I sell, right, every order that I get, I will donate one kit toy to the children's hospital for you. I mean, for you guys to hand out and do things like that.
Yeah, you've been printing X-Wing
fighters.
and I think you did a Star Destroyer now.
I destroyed the shit out of that, so I don't have one of those. But like, because I tried getting it off my bed, and yeah, that didn't
It
go
was
well.
an issue.
I had too much adhesive at that point.
That will happen.
So I was trying to get that pick to stick, and I was like, man,
So the Blaster Trooper, which basically you take a Nerf gun and shoot us,
yeah, no shit. That's
Made-
awesome.
made $1,410.81 the entire weekend at Motor City.
If I would have been there, you would have made so much money.
So they also
That's amazing.
they
Instead of doing the scavenger hunt, or what do you, the hide and seek, or what
yeah,
do you call it?
it's bounty
Bounty. there you go.
game. Yeah, they did Blaster Trooper, but they also, so Katie Sackhoff, who plays Bo-Katan, she's also Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica. She's been in a lot of stuff.
Sure.
And she's just a sweetheart. Somebody had made this custom Bo-Katan bucket, and it is probably the best Bo-Katan bucket that could be made.
Yeah.
Like, took their time and literally poured their heart into this. And they took it up to Katie this weekend, and they showed it to her, and they're like, yeah, we're auctioning this off for Make-A-Wish. It's $5 a ticket. And she goes, oh, give me that. I'll sign it right now.
Oh wow.
And she signed it. So I don't know how
That's
much money we made on that, but it was a shit ton because it was $5 a ticket. And people were lining up to throw $5 to try and win that bucket.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I mean, we get that. So Ashley Eckstein, who voices Ahsoka Tano in Clone Wars and Rebels, she had signed this Ahsoka wooden cutout that a member had made a couple years ago, 3-4 years ago, whatever it was. And And they did the same thing. They took it up and they're like, "Oh, look, we're auctioning this off for Make-A-Wish." And she's like, "Give it to me. I'll sign it right now."
Yeah.
And we made so much more money because at that point it's autographed and all of the money's going to Make-A-Wish.
Yep. No, that's huge. Excellent work for you guys, man.
Yeah, it's very fulfilling.
So yeah, as I said, so I mean, and watching you guys go. I mean, I used to go to the Meyer thrifty outlet, and every time I see toys, I just like here you
Yep.
go, like I throw them to you guys. But I feel, hey, this is something where I can take, and every time I have a little downtime, like I print one, and the hope is, every order, hey, we're just going to donate a toy, right? And if I have to shut my machine down because I've sold so much, I will literally shut my machine down, and that's all I will do, because I will be a man of my word in every order, like we, and I'll probably do it for because I'm talking about opening my t-shirt company back up. And every t-shirt order, every hoodie order, every order that I get, right, will be that. So, we're talking about sponsoring a table next year for the Make-A-Wish event. So as long as, I've told myself, as long as I do, as long as I make money on my flip, every one flip a year type thing, I will fund myself first, because I have to.
Because you have to.
And then if I have the money to sponsor a table, I will sponsor a table off of that flip, and we will do that. So it was a challenge between a buddy of mine who owns a large company. And so it's like, all right, let's do this. Let's guarantee that you and I are doing this every year. So
Well, and it's funny because, even though
I actually, I want to give a huge shout out to that. So my buddy Ryan owns a company called ACP Entertainment. Okay.
I love Ryan.
Yeah. Okay.
I coached his sister.
Did you really?
I did.
There you go.
Great
So
kid.
right, I'm gonna give credit to ACP Entertainment, right? So I'm sitting, so I do my magic. He ended up sponsoring a table, right? I'm not gonna, it doesn't matter the cost. And so they do a tiered system, right? So they ask for donations. They're like, all right, $10,000. They say $10,000 sponsors a family for a dream vacation or a dream, right? It doesn't have to be a vacation. It can be anything, right? It's about $10,000 per wish is what it costs on average, right? Some more, some less. And so they do 10,000, and then 5,000 comes around, and my buddy A sponsored a table, also sponsors $5,000. Okay. Excellent work for him. I'm with some of his crew, right? And they go lower, and they do it to the $500. And the three couples that were at the table and his father, so 4 people, they all raised their hand for the $500 donation, right? So, and I told Ryan, I was like, that stands so much about you. That says so much about your company, right? The fact that you're paying enough that your employees can donate this money. The fact that, you're surrounding yourself with these people that want to do the good thing, right? The right thing, and do this.
Do you know when he started this company?
I do. Let's say.
So do I.
Yeah. And, Ryan he's now living in Florida, and
I didn't know he moved
for half the year. So he's a snowbird.
I did not know that.
They took the Ferris wheel down there last year. And,
Nice.
yeah, but no, he's doing very well.
Yeah.
And good for him. But I'm very proud. So we'll give ACP Entertainment a huge, honestly, I'd love to have him on. So, this is going to be
I think we should probably make that happen.
I almost guarantee I can make this happen. I'm successful. He's successful in ways, but it's fun because we love to screw around together, but we also understand when it's, time to get serious, and this is work, right? Granted, I screw because I see him at work, so I screw with him at work, but
do you know he also used to be an umpire?
Yep. So I umpired with his dad, and I have a photo of me and
his dad was an umpire too.
And I was like, holy cow, Rick. I was like, dude, we umpired together.
His sister was a catcher.
Really?
She was.
So yeah, we'll hope to get him on. Right, if you guys ever want to learn it's like to own an entertainment company.
They do great work.
Yeah, I say. But so I want to give back, right? I always want my wife and I give back a lot. We don't need to sit here and brag about things, but we went to Love Incorporated and donated. My daughter decided
we love them. They're one of our vendors.
My daughter decided she was giving up a crap ton of stuffed animals, which is perfect season because, right, we just got rid of the $1,000 that I spent at carnivals to win these toys, and we just got rid of those toys. But it's carnival season now again, so we're gonna reload these bad boys. But she donated so much stuff, and they hire some special needs people, and we walk through, and he's like, stuffed animals. He goes, that's going to go great for these, and it was like made us feel proud because these kids up in the front, they get whatever they run and things like that. But it's really awesome to see that type of stuff. But
So because it's May,
yeah,
we had May the 4th a few weeks ago.
yeah,
Which is official Star Wars Day.
yeah.
And of course, we get asked to do so many things.
You guys really?
We probably did 30 or 40 events statewide on the 4th.
Wow.
So I mean, we were stretched very thin.
Yeah.
Dawn did 3.
Yeah,
Her,
right.
Scott,
Right.
and Jenny, I think, were the ones that did 3 that day. So they did Tardies for Free Comic Book Day. They did the Grand Rapids Symphony, which was doing the music, John Williams, and then they did the Grand Rapids Rise volleyball game.
All in the same day.
All in the same day.
That's huge.
I had only done one that day because the Eye Candy turned 50 that weekend.
Yep. And we definitely had a good time.
And we did have a good time because you were with me.
Yep.
We walked to some bars. You experienced this exchange at the beer exchange.
I did. And it's funny because like you now figured out how cheap I am, right?
Yeah.
Because I took a picture when the stock market crashed because you go, that's the lowest it's going to be. And so I was like, all right, I know if anything stays this or is this, I'll pay a quarter more or less. But like, that's all I'm doing because I know it's a possibility.
And how did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed myself.
It was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, especially going with you guys because you guys know the waitresses,
Yeah.
right? Like it was a fun time.
It was. We did have a good time. But the Wednesday before, we had a hospital troop at the Bronson Children's Hospital.
Yep.
But they also wanted us to come to the NICU, which is the Newborn Intensive Care Unit.
Yeah.
So it was 2 troops in one day. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for another beer.
It's right here.
Oh, is it okay? Sorry, I seen 2 bottles.
Get that
Rags.
thing ready.
Yep.
Because this is probably gonna fucking
Now, Porter. Now,
seriously. This one doesn't explode on me.
Not yet. Don't worry.
Anyways, so we did the NICU. We saw about, I want to say 25, 30 babies.
Yeah.
And took pictures with them so their parents, could have, because again, their parents have to, because they live in the fucking United States, they have to save their vacation time for when the child actually comes home.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yep.
So they can't be there the entire time usually when they're in the NICU. Not everybody's Christy. So what happens is,
Right.
the staff will take pictures to share with the family of, hey, this is what you missed. So we were part of those pictures.
Yeah.
And again, we're giving people that, are obviously going through a lot, a little bit of normalcy in their life, just something to
Glimpse of joy.
Yeah. Forget about how shitty things are right now.
Say, I want to share a little bit. Granted, okay.
Ooh, that's sour.
Yeah. Say, the Make-A-Wish thing is wonderful. What they do is great. Of course, there's an open bar. I didn't touch a drink until after I was done performing. Okay, and then I indulged.
Which I would expect.
Yeah,
You're professional
for the most part, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I will perform while drunk. And I did, trust me. Like it was after, and there was no expectation of anything, right? Like it was just I'm doing this.
You weren't contracted to perform at that point.
Correct, right? And trust me, I do my best work when I'm that way. But
right,
I don't want to,
It's like golfing drunk.
It's exactly it, right?
I'm a horrible golfer, but I'm so much better when I'm drunk.
Yep.
If you don't care.
If you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But so that being, so I walked through, they had this tunnel of wishes and oh man, that will melt your heart a little bit, right? And so walk in and one of them's like, oh, I wish for a pop-up camper. And I'm like, fuck, I got one of those. You know what? Take that some bitch. It's yours. Like, I don't need it. Great, it's an 88 pop, but it's like, here you go. Like, go. See you. I want to go sockeye salmon fishing in Alaska. And I'm like, shit, you know what? I don't even fish, but I got a buddy that just went last year and he's willing to go again. Let's go. Come on, you and me, kid. It's like, man, I want so much to make these wishes come true and these dreams just become, realities and things like that for these people. And being able to watch some of the kids will share their story and the wishes they've been granted. But, walking through that tunnel, I read one. I didn't bring I didn't, but it definitely brought a little feeler moment.
Yeah.
Right? And I want to meet the Wild Crap brothers. And, I was like, man, I watched that with my daughter, right? Like when she was growing up, because we didn't have cable, right? So we had WGVU, and it played Arthur played the Wildcrats, man. It was like, oh yeah, gonna go Wildcrats, and I still sing this, you know, but it's like, man, like that one just hits you a little bit, right? Like this kid is the age I still love my daughter, but like that was a big thing for us, you know. It's like, man, them hit your little feelers, buddy. Like now I want to find the Wildcat brothers. I want to figure out like how much it would cost for, you know, me to fly them out here. Just be like, here you go, boys. Like meet them, do it, you know. That being said, I do want to give a shout out to my new best friend.
You're welcome.
No,
Oh, sorry.
my new best friend. Flavor Flav.
Oh, is he awesome or
Dude,
what?
all right. So, right, you can hate Flavor Flav all you Flavor Flav.
Girl dad.
Yep, girl dad.
Girl dads are the best.
So he's like, hey. So one of the girls from the United States water polo team posted out some stuff. Work 3 jobs, do this. He's like, I'm going to sponsor all of you for the United States Olympics, right? The entire team. Then on top of that, he reached out to Taylor Swift and was like, hey, I want to buy tickets for the whole team plus the managers plus whatever, right? Taylor Swift then stepped up. So excellent work, Taylor Swift. Swifty.
She's great.
She donated all the tickets for them to go watch it as well. Yes, these are top performing athletes. People don't understand how much it cost. I just watched. Okay. But so I have to give him, I'll get into that. But Flavor Flav, excellent work. Way to step up and be what you're supposed to be as a celebrity person, right? With some money. You're stepping up and sponsoring an entire team and making things just that much better for them. So good work. Keep up. Very proud of you. And I hope to shake your hand someday, right? Because to me, it's like one of the biggest signs of respect, right? The ability to shake a hand, right? So big shout out to him. So that being
Can I
said,
interrupt?
yeah, please do.
I got a handshake at the con.
Yeah.
It was like this.
No, dead fish. No,
I got so pissed off. I'm walking around with Christy and I'm like, you know, when I saw so and so, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, it fucking annoys me. And she goes, what do you mean? And I'm like, the handshake I got. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, put your hand out. And I do that to her. And she's like, oh, it skeeves me out. I'm like, trust me, it does me too. Because if you're gonna shake my hand,
I want it to be there, baby.
shake my
I want
hand.
it to be there. But that's why we hug. I mean, right? We hug because we know that it's there. And yeah, it was one of the things I had to learn because I used to watch the professional bowlers and just like, you walk, hey, very nice to meet you. And some of the guys you respect, their handshake is just, kiss the ring. And it's just like, oh, buddy.
Fuck you.
Right. But I get it. Like they make their money with their hand a little bit more.
Okay.
Right. I mean,
Then let's go left hand.
well, the problem is the one guy, I'll give him credit, like Patrick Allen, right? Everybody says he's such a great guy. He is a lefty. And so I did shake right-handed and all that. And everybody's like, well, you can't, he is lefty and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, I won't, but
Fist bump me.
right.
Anything better than that dead fish fucking handshake.
Yeah, so the dead fish.
I hate that.
Yep. Let's say, throw your arm around and say, let's take a selfie, right?
Yeah, seriously.
That'll make me feel. But yeah, it was so the dead fish definitely makes me lose a little respect.
A little bit.
It sounds bad. But where were we getting back to? I forgot. It was besides Taylor Swift.
I forgot too, but I do have another story.
Sure, let's hear it.
While you're thinking about that. So first person we see at Motor City Comic Con.
Yeah.
Christy couldn't give a shit less about because it's a wrestler.
Okay.
But I love wrestling.
Yeah, I seen you got to meet. Yep.
I met Ron Simmons.
Yeah, you did. You
The
son of a bitch.
First black heavyweight champion of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And one half of the greatest tag team, the APA.
Accolade Protection Agency.
I loved the APA. So I get up there.
No better anything.
No.
Great. The APA was great.
They had a door
Yes.
with no walls.
Yes.
And if you walked around the door, they got pissed off at you because you didn't respect them. You needed to go back out the wall and walk through the fucking door. It was the greatest thing.
At the con?
No.
Oh, you're talking.
No, I'm talking.
I was like, that'd be great if we did that.
Would have
too.
been awesome.
Yeah.
So he has, no line because he was one of the first celebrities that showed up. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go get this out of the way. So I walk up there and I'd already prepaid for an autograph.
Yeah.
And I get there and I'm like, are we doing selfies? Because I need a picture with the champ. And they're like, yeah, we are. And he goes, all right, bud, what picture do you want me to autograph for you? And I'm like, champ, I don't know.
Say,
I really want the first black heavyweight champion, but I love the APA so much.
yeah.
And the guy goes, listen, you already bought an autograph for 80. You can do the selfie and the autograph. So they're 60 and 60.
Sure.
I'm like, And Ron goes, cut this man a deal. So I paid 60 and I got both.
That's amazing.
So I got 2 autographs, one on the first black heavyweight champion and one on the APA.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he said to me, he goes, what do you want on this? I'm like, well, if you could write damn on one, I'd be really happy, because that was Ron's catchphrase later in his career was damn.
Yep.
So not only did he write that, but he wrote Ron Simmons, Hall of Fame. I want to say it was 2012 or something.
Sure.
Damn.
Damn. That's awesome.
And he's like, come on back here. We're going to take a picture together. And we went back there and he gave me a big fucking hug. And you saw that stupid fucking look on my face.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Like a kid in a candy store.
He gave me the biggest fucking hug. And again, I've met a lot of celebrities because I go to cons and stuff.
Yeah.
But when they're nice like that, it just makes the experience so much better. We get done and we're walking away and Christy goes, I don't like wrestling. I want to see stuff he's done now because I like him so much, because he was so nice. We talked to him for like 10 minutes.
Oh, it's awesome.
It was great.
Yeah. Let's say, we didn't talk about it because we talked about it the last time.
Yeah.
We
C2E2.
met Christopher Lloyd.
You did.
And, they're like, oh, he doesn't do personalizations, right? He just signs and does that. That's fine. And, I remember the conversations we've had, and it was like, no, I have to ask a question, because my brother's never going to, right? He's just gonna be like, and so like, hey, I'm asking questions, like, because I want to. And he was willing to conversate.
Yeah.
Nobody forced us out. I just only had like one real quick one. And I was like, I have to make sure I do this, right? Because practice makes perfect. And hopefully the next one my brother wants to get, we're asking more questions.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. He got an autograph last year too, from one of the anime people or whatever that he loves. We stayed in the same hotel. I shot the shit with this lady quite a bit. And my brother's like, this. And I was like, dude, you tell me a question, I will ask it, right?
Right.
Hey, what is this? So I actually got free conversations with her, right? After to buy her wine, things like that.
Yeah.
Because sure, she makes millions of bucks. I'm going to treat you just like I would treat anybody else that I'm caring to respect about it. I don't care what your celebrity status is. It's like, especially if I don't know what you do.
Right.
Right. Like, it's funny, there's Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
Right. He's like a nobody anymore. Back in the day, he was a huge thing, right? In the 90s.
He was selling out stadiums.
He was. And now he walks around on TikTok out of New York and he's like, you want a picture of me? And they're like, no. Like, he's just fucking hilarious to me, because he's just like, he's playing it off, like he doesn't get affected by it. He's got so much money, it doesn't matter. But like, it's just funny to me,
But
right?
does he?
I don't know.
Maybe not.
I mean, he lives in New York, right? But yeah, dude, no, the APA and the Hardy brothers,
Yeah.
the Dudleys,
Christian,
Yeah.
Dudleys. Oh,
like
that was the peak
that was
of tag teams.
It was, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie, there was some tag team stuff, but like I was hooked. I was in it, right? And all of them had their little thing, right? I mean, I love the Dudley brothers, right?
Oh,
I
I did
really
too.
did.
Bubba Ray and Devon.
Yep. It's just the names, right? So, but say I listened to Mark Henry, the strongest man in the world.
Yeah.
And he talked about, people were trash talking to him about not being the strongest man, because he went and did, and so he went and had a conversation with Ed McMahon.
Okay.
Before he was known to be a creeper. And and he's like, hey, I think I'm gonna go become the world's strongest man, blah blah.
Ed McMahon's a creeper?
Yeah. He did like sex trafficking and stuff like that.
Ed McMahon.
Yeah. You haven't seen all of this? Really? Oh, bud. All right. We'll talk about this off air even more, but
Star Search Ed McMahon.
no, Vince McMahon.
Vince.
Jesus Christ. God damn, all of them. No,
I wondered if you meant Vince.
My bad. I was thinking Shane for the whole time. I was like, don't say Shane, don't say Shane. No, Vince, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Vince McMahon, yeah.
Right, creeper deep.
Yeah.
Not Ed, sorry, Ed. No, nothing against you.
I mean, Ed's dead.
Right, let's clear this up. No, Ed, you're good. We think, we don't know. God damn it. No,
That
Vince.
was my favorite fuck up of all time.
Yeah, thanks. Gee, all you fucking people with the same last name. It's like the Joneses. But anyway, so he tells him, he's like, hey, And he, he's like, no, you don't need to do it. You don't have to prove anything. You have to do whatever. Like, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, I have to do this for me. And so he finally looks at me. He's like, I only want the world's strongest man. So if you fail, don't come back.
Right.
He went out and fucking did it. He's like, oh, and just becomes fucking strongest man. And I was like, hell yeah, good for you, man. But that dude was just built different.
He was.
But I was so super jealous that you got the fucking autograph.
I was so happy hugging Ron Simmons. Well, it's funny because he was next to Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump.
Papa Pump, baby.
And on the other
Fucking
side,
Papa Pump, bro. Did you get an autograph?
I did not.
What?
On the other side was Lex Luger.
No shit.
And I said to Christy at one point, because Luger's going, through the con in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And I said, that guy used to be the epitome
Of
a physical specimen.
Yes.
And she goes, that guy? Dude. So I pull up a picture of the total package, Lex Luger.
oh god.
And she looks at it and she goes, that's not the same guy. And I'm like, yes, it is.
Nope.
She goes, what the fuck happened? I said, drugs and
Life.
steroids.
You said
That's,
life,
that's what happens.
That's one guy I respected the shit out of, right? Rest in peace, Rich Piana, right? If anybody that knows Rich Piana will just tell you the fucking straight truth, right? I mean, I don't even know how fucking big his arms were. 32-inch. They were just fucking massive. Let's just call it that. And he's like, look, you want this? Go do fucking steroids. That's what the fuck I do. But he was just so straightforward. Like, this is what you're doing. This is how you do it. Like this. You want to fucking be this? This is what you're going to do, right?
Yeah.
I can teach you the fucking non-steroid way. I can teach you the steroid way. He's like, I like my body. I like who I am. There's not a doubt. I mean, he died young. There's not a doubt in my mind that he didn't die happy with who the fuck he was, right? Sucks that he died. The fact is like, he died fucking loving himself, right? I mean, yeah, he always wanted bigger, better, right?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, his brain could have his head could have gotten this big and then exploded, and he would have been happy. Like, he still wouldn't have been happy with how big it was, but like, he would have loved how, just guy was a fucking beast.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, dude, yeah, Big Papa Pump, baby. God, the fucking the chainmail fucking.
Yeah.
Let's say, yeah. I did DDP yoga for a little bit too.
I did a little bit too.
Did you really?
I did.
I got to get back to it. I don't mind it. There's just differences that are hard for me. So I'm glad you had a great time though.
It was a blast. So since we're talking con, who else did I see at Motor City? So I saw Ernie Hudson, who is one of the Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a picture.
Seen that, was jealous as shit.
I got a picture with Ernie Hudson in his Ghostbuster uniform in front of the car.
Yeah, I seen
which
that.
was fucking.
Is that where his thing was or whatever? His signings?
No, he was not in front of the car. He just went there for the picture because Christy.
Let's talk about that real quick because that's something that's different for me that people don't understand.
Yeah.
Your picture doesn't usually come at the same time as a signing.
No, it never does.
Like, except for the one that you did with.
No.
Oh, he just gave it to you.
No. So, Ernie was doing autographs at a different time than he was doing those pictures.
Yep.
So I had said to Christy, I'm like, because she hung out with Caitlin on Saturday and her and I on Sunday. And I'm like, you want to be in any of the pictures I bought, be my guest. And she's like, I definitely want to do Sons of Anarchy, but I'm not sure I really want to do Ernie. And I'm like, that's fine. So we go and we get the autograph from Ernie Hudson. And he autographs a Ghostbusters picture for me. And that's great. And then he had to go to the photo op, which was clearly the other side of the fucking convention. Now, photo ops were right next to where he was, but because he was doing it with the car, it was way the other side of the fucking convention. Now, did they tell anybody that? No. I mean, it makes sense, but they didn't tell anybody. So they finally announced it. So Christy and I hoof it over to the other side of the convention. We get there. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on. So we finally find a line to stand in and they, get us in there. And basically, Ernie's just standing in front of the car and you just go, hey, how you doing? Put your arm around him. They take the quick picture and you go off.
On with your day.
Yep. So we did that. We also went and saw Paul Lee, he's kind of a character actor. He's an Asian man, so he kind of plays Asian type characters, but he is also a 501st member from Canada.
Really?
And he worked that into a role in The Mandalorian.
Yeah, this is the guy you were telling me about.
Yeah.
He earned his own way.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So he's been in some other stuff too, but he was in Avatar, The Last Airbender,
Okay.
and Kim's Convenience, which I've never watched. Have you watched that?
Yes.
Yeah, he's I think the dad.
No, he's not.
Yeah, the older guy with bald guy,
What's his name?
Paul Lee.
I love Kim's Convenience.
Yeah, he's great, by the way, and he loves talking to Garrison members. So he's a part of the Canadian Garrison.
That's a basketball player.
So
Paul Lee. This guy?
yeah,
Fucking love this guy.
yeah, he's great.
He wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
You need to watch the show now.
awesome. I do need to watch the show. You're right.
Oh,
So
I'm so jelly now.
he
How much was his autograph though?
I might have been 60,
No.
but I didn't
He's fucking stupid.
I didn't
No.
get his autograph this time
Just
because I already have it. I just did a selfie, which was $40.
Oh, like see,
And I went up there and we just shot the shit for a while.
I do a $40. Well, like 60. No.
Yeah, I want to say it was 50 or 60, something like that. I don't know. Anyways,
I see this whole.
So-
we talked about this. Like they've gotten so expensive, and it's just
I mean,
Stupid.
everything's expensive.
right. Like
So after we got Paul,
Hmm.
Simon, who was also in The Mandalorian, was on the other side. Nobody was at his booth when we walked by to get Paul.
you should have told him the Jesus. You gotta when you see Kim's Convenience, we're gonna talk all the time.
All right. So I said to Christy, I'm like, when we're done with Paul, we should just go and give Simon some, 501st gifts.
Yeah.
So we went and did that, and he was just so excited, which was great because Caitlin and Christy had seen him the day before.
So to be clear with everybody, the 501st is a
Star Wars costuming group that's worldwide.
worldwide. Okay.
Worldwide.
And it's all the 501st.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bad guys. All the bad guys are the 501st.
Okay. I'll
So the
remember
good
that.
guys are the Rebel Legion. The Mandalorians are the Mandalorian Mercs. I mean, we have like 8 sister clubs.
But the 501st is the original big thing.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And they're all just bad guys.
All bad guys.
Really?
Yeah.
R2D2 and
R2D2
C3PO are
not,
bad guys?
they're droids.
So they're not good or bad?
No, they're good.
But
But
why,
they're
why
droids.
do they always hang out with you guys then?
Because all of our clubs work together. So R2D2 and C3PO are part of the Droid Builders Club.
Mhm.
So anybody can build a droid.
Right. But well, I mean, the people were wearing costumes. They're skinny little fuckers.
I mean, 3PO, yes.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
R2, no.
No,
I mean, back in the day when they made the movies, yes, Kenny Baker was inside of R2.
really?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't a robot.
No,
Weird.
it was not a robot. It was a person.
Okay.
But now he's a robot.
Right. But it's like, all right. So yeah, that's why it's confusing to me. Because like, isn't Leia?
Leia is part of the Rebel Legion.
But she okay. So
But yes, she does hang out because we work together in conjunction.
okay.
So we get good guys and bad guys at the same stuff.
Sorry, it's confusing to me. I'm still learning, guys. Because I thought 501st was just the Star Wars word.
No.
But it's literally just the bad guys.
So
Okay.
I'll even confuse you more.
Okay.
The costume I dress up in,
Yeah.
Tusken Raider,
Yep.
is technically neither a good guy or a bad guy.
Neutral. Sure. I
Right.
understand neutral.
So I can be in both the 501st and the Rebel Legion.
And you're only in.
I'm only in the 501st because the Rebel Legion rejected me because I wasn't dirty enough.
They made a huge mistake.
And when
Pervert.
the GML for the Rebel Legion contacted me for Michigan, and he goes, so
You want more?
sure. He goes, what do you want to do about this? I said, I'm already in the 501st. I really don't give a shit.
Right.
So I never reapplied for Rebel Legion.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'll never get it, but is there a worldwide one thing? Are you guys all Star Wars?
We're all just Star Wars.
So let's just say Star Wars, and then you have your groups.
Correct.
Okay, so
So after we saw Paul Lee, we
damn,
went
that's
and
awesome.
saw
Oh shit.
Felicia Day.
I've heard the name. Is she in Buffy?
No, I don't know. She's been in some things.
You don't know, but
I
you've
don't know.
seen her?
Well, Christy wanted to see.
Christy, okay. This explains.
She's an author, and
Jennifer
she's
Day?
no. Felicia Day.
Felicia Day.
She does a lot of
Felicia.
gaming,
Really?
and now she has a bunch of 3D stuff. So after we talk about this, you'll probably see Felicia Day's 3D shit pop up in your fucking feeds and stuff. Anyways, so Christy talked to her a little bit, got a picture and an autograph from her. She was thrilled.
I'd like to meet her.
She is very nice.
Yep.
And very attractive.
Rich, red hair,
Yeah.
my kind of woman. Let's just say.
So
she's in the Guild. She's in Supernatural.
yep.
Eureka. Those are about the only things I really can tell you quickly. The Magicians. I've never seen that. I have to watch that apparently. Oh, she was in Buffy.
Oh, was she?
So, yeah, no, let's see. Oh, Con Man, I've seen.
She was lovely lady.
Oh, voice actresses and
Yep.
a bunch of things.
So like on the Saturday, Caitlin and Christy saw Katie Sackhoff, who we talked about.
Yeah.
They saw Simon, who's in Mandalorian. They saw Theo Rossi from Sons of Anarchy. He played Juice.
I've never seen Sons of Anarchy.
Really good. He also was in Luke Cage.
Okay.
And they saw Katie Seagal.
Yeah, which I'd like to see her.
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah.
So they did.
What autograph did they get of her?
They got her as Gemma from Sons.
So lame.
That's the one I wanted.
No.
I love Peg Bundy, but
Come on.
I wanted Gemma.
No. David.
You
David.
can David all you fucking want.
I will.
I'm so happy that
Guys,
they got
you're
that.
gonna listen to us.
So-
David.
So
No.
they also, when they went and got Theo, because I've never gotten a Theo autograph.
Theo.
Theo Rossi.
Who's this?
He was Juice and Sons.
Oh, that's right. In Sons. Okay.
And we got a picture with him a few years ago with Charlie Hunnam, who played Jackson's Sons.
Okay.
And he was just super nice.
Okay.
And I told Caitlin, I'm like, hey, can you get an autograph of Theo for me? And she goes, yeah. I said, I want a black and white of Juice. Just figure it out.
Theo Rossi?
Yeah. He was so nice when they went up there. She had to get a selfie with him too. They just loved him so much.
I did see this. Yeah. So, all right. I've never seen any of his stuff.
He's great.
I've probably seen Vendetta, but like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to pick him out of a crowd. Like, he'd be the one who walks in New York, and I have no idea who he is.
Yeah, he's great. And Christy has discovered that she has a thing for brown people. So she's in love with Pedro Pascal, who plays Din Djarin, who's the Mandalorian.
Okay.
But he's also been in many things now.
Does the Mandalorian have a mask?
Yeah, he wears a bucket. It's come off once.
Oh, it's like, how would you be
But
in love with a guy that
he voices it? But he's also he was in the Wonder Woman 1984. He's in The Last of Us, which is a series on HBO. He's been in a ton of shit now. Like, he is blowing up.
Good.
So she's in love with him. But then she's also in love with Gabriel Luna, who was in The Last of Us, I believe. I think that maybe Walking Dead. I don't fucking know. But he was Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is what I know him from.
Okay.
And then we also saw Lou Diamond Phillips last year, who she loved because, again, another brown man. So when they went and got a picture with Theo Rossi, all I heard was how nice he was.
Yeah.
So I had a Sons of Anarchy triple photo on Sunday.
Yeah.
It was with Katie, Charlie, and Theo. And she was adamant she wanted to stand next to Charlie. And I wanted to stand next to Katie Seagal. What's your question?
Nothing.
I
know Lou Diamond. It's funny because I'm an old soul.
Yeah.
Again, like, you're gonna choose this Sons of Anarchy from
for Katie Seagal.
Yeah, that's
she was so good in that.
I don't.
She was so
problem is I
fucking
haven't
good.
seen it, so like that's why I'm judging you.
Yeah.
But like, again,
She was
a
great.
redhead that I'm all about. That was my, like, besides.
Again, I grew up with that show. You were like 3.
No, I grew up with it because I
No.
grew up with old people.
I grew up with that show.
Yes, I might have grew up with.
I grew up with
reruns.
that show, and it was Christina Aguilera. No, Christina
Applegate, yes.
Yep, I almost said
But
Aguilera.
anyway, so
That's who I was in love with. I didn't care about Peg Bundy because I was 13.
oh, see, and I was into older women ever since I was young.
Right.
But anyway, so you said Lou Diamond Phillips. Do you know
Correct.
where I love him from?
Young Guns or La Bamba.
La Bamba
Yeah.
all day, because you know what? That
I talked to Christy about that. She's seen him in something else. He plays some cop in something, and I'm like, oh my god, that's Richie Valens, and she's like, who?
yes.
I'm like
Yes.
Chavez E. Chavez, and she goes, who? I'm like, I fucking love Lou Diamond.
Yep.
So, so we go to get. Before we went and got that picture, I got to back up for a minute. So I'm probably 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And this horrible fucking Corey movie comes out. It's Corey Feldman, Corey Haim movie.
Yeah.
License to Drive.
Yep.
Have you ever seen it?
Yes, I have. Yeah. Yes.
Horrible, but great at the same time. It's a quintessential 80s movie. Heather Graham, that's one of her first big roles.
Okay.
And I was fucking in love with Heather Graham.
Yeah.
And Christy's like, I don't know who that is. And I'm like, all right, well, she played the stripper in Hangover. And she goes, I didn't watch that. Like, oh my God. She was great. And when they announced Heather Graham, I'm like, I'm getting a fucking picture with Mercedes from License to Drive. I didn't give a shit about anything else. That's not what I got autographed, but that was who I wanted.
Yeah.
Because again, the License to Drive pictures look like shit.
Right.
So I got one of the pictures of her and Stu from Hangover. And then I, got a selfie with her, which I was fucking over the moon about. She still looks great.
Good.
So then we go to get the picture with the Sons trio. And the people in front of us are getting the picture, and it's Charlie, Katie, Theo. And I said to Christy, I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to stand next to Katie and Theo, and you're going to stand next to Katie and Charlie.
Sure.
He goes, yeah, I guess so. So we're up next. And Theo comes to the middle and he goes, I'm going to stand here now. You go over here. You come over here. So I stood where I wanted to, which was between Theo and Katie.
Yeah.
Christy was between Charlie and Theo, and she was just over the fucking moon. And Charlie's like, hey, get closer in here, and pulled her closer. And she was so fucking happy.
That's great.
So we had a great time at Motor City. We raised a bunch of money for Make-A-Wish. It was great.
Yeah, you guys did. That's awesome.
And and again, we have two things we need to get to, and we've spent the last 20 minutes talking about comic.
At least. So, but that's what we do, because it's funny because everybody's like, oh, you would ask me what I'm doing 3D printing, right?
Yeah.
I now have built a dice tower.
Uh-huh.
I'm building D20s and some other dice and stuff. Everybody's like, oh, you play D&D, and that's constantly what I get on Facebook and all that, right? Like let me be clear about this.
No.
It's funny because I left you guys for 20 seconds. David didn't make it apparent, but like I was thinking about it. Why do I like dice so much? I love gambling, right? And dice is an easy gamble, right? So if I roll a D6, usually it's 2 of them, right? So I play craps. If I roll a D20, I will literally gamble you, above 10, below 10 for even odds, right? I'll pick a quarter of the quadrant for, for 3 to 1 or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
4 to 1. That's 4 to 1. But like, I will just, you want to pick an exact number? Yeah, sure. Do 25 to 1 and I'll figure the odds out, right? Like, I'll roll it. I don't care. I'll throw $1 down 25 times. Granted, it's only 1 of 20, but like, I have to be in the odds favor from playing you versus going to a casino to play this, right? I want to own a casino.
Yeah.
Right. I want to be clear on this, because like mine will be, you remember Vegas Vacation?
Yes.
Right. So
Mr. Papa Giorgio.
I am always, every time I go to Las Vegas, and everybody will look at my ID and they'll be like, oh, Nick Watkins, thanks. And I'm like, it's Nick Papa Giorgio. Yes, I'm in computers.
That's my favorite vacation movie.
It should be everybody's, except for, I honestly, it's better than Christmas Vacation.
It is.
I'll fight people for it all the time. But I put $1 in, I won a car. I put $1 in, I won a car. Russ, we get it, right? Like, but I never win in Las Vegas, right? And so, but I always walk in and I go, hey, Nicholas Papa Giorgio, Utah, how you doing? So, and it's great to me, because it's funny, because like, if you watch it, like he has an Italian accent from Utah, which is fucking hilarious to me. Like the comedy that's in there that's the kind of comedy I love, right? It's just when you have to like a little bit of think about it, and it's great to me. So, but anyway, all right. So
I want to talk about stock buybacks, because
oh god, yes,
because
it just popped up.
It popped up on my TikTok.
Yep.
And You had something else?
No, I was gonna say it. There's a huge thing going on with Red Lobster. I want to talk about that.
Yes, I sent that to you.
No, oh, did you really?
I did.
Sorry, I've just been following it so much because, all right, everybody knows, right? I'm a landlord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. David, I hold myself to a very higher standard than most people,
Mhm.
right? I hold myself to have a lot of integrity, and sure, sometimes it costs me money and it costs me things, but I will never put my integrity on the line for this. Okay, so hedge funds go and buy all of the land that um
The Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. I was like, I want to say Red Robin. Red Lobster's on, right?
Correct.
And they're like, yep, cool. We'll get it back to you and we'll rent it, you'll make money. So the hedge funds buy it, right? Then all of a sudden, right, their little contract runs up. Guess what happens? They multiply the price of renting the place back, right? And now Red Lobster can't afford it, so they're going out of business.
So yeah, that I sent that to you exactly. So Red Lobster is filed for Chapter 11 protection. A hedge fund bought the company, sold off all the land Red Lobster restaurants are located on, leased the land back to Red Lobster, and jacked up the rent. Just so you know what's really going on here.
Yep. Let's say.
And again, that's the problem.
Yep.
It's not that Red Lobster somehow mismanaged money or is not good at what they do. It's they got fucked.
Yep.
And that's what happens to literally all of us. I mean, all of us are getting fucked.
Yeah. Well,
so while we're on that, the great Scott Bennett made a TikTok.
Yeah.
He's been on our show a couple times.
Yeah, and we appreciate it.
We do. We love him. And he was talking specifically about stock buybacks. So I pulled some stats from his video, and I kind of wanted to run these by you because I don't think you've seen it yet.
I honestly, no. You said you sent it to me. I haven't watched TikTok in a few days.
It was probably 4 hours ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely haven't seen it.
So in 2013, Walmart could raise wages by $5.83 per hour.
Okay.
If they stopped all of their stock buybacks for everyone in the company.
Okay.
Okay.
Which, I mean,
and they still would not see any loss in profits.
Okay. Say that's Walmart for you.
Right.
Yep.
Because they're shit.
Yep.
The
only time I go to Walmart, it's weird. The only time I go to Walmart, one, if Meyer just doesn't have it, because I went and looked for my SD card, right? And the other time I go to Walmart is for camping. Just for stupid because I don't know. I feel like I'm buying my s'mores, I'm buying everything, just boom, there it is. I don't know. I don't know why. Every time I get ready to go, I know where their bottles of water are, I know everything. I haven't been there in years. Like,
you know what I get at Walmart?
Nothing.
Toilet paper.
Really?
That's it. They have the best price on the Charmin that I like.
Ultra soft?
No, strong.
Right.
Ultra strong.
The red label?
Yeah.
I do the ultra soft. Costco has it, and I really like it.
They have the best price on it, so that's where I get it from.
I guess I get it. Yeah.
I literally, what I do is I order it online for a pickup. I drive into the parking lot, they bring it out to my car, they throw it in the back, and I leave. And that's all I buy at fucking Walmart.
Really?
That's it.
I'll have to look at
I don't even go inside.
I'll have to look at these prices.
It's like $1 less than Target. It's like 3 cents less than Amazon, and it's like $5 or $6 less than Meijer.
3 cents?
Yeah.
3 cents, David.
Yeah.
Granted, Amazon and Walmart are both shit companies, but
horrible. Again, I drive past Walmart. There's the one on 54th Street.
Yeah. Right.
So if I'm taking the highway, I'm right fucking there.
Yeah, I get it. But still, even I think the 3 cents to get off the highway.
Well, nowadays Amazon won't deliver to me because they don't like my notes on delivery.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of funny.
Fuck them.
Yeah. You'll still use them.
Oh, I still use them.
But that's why I want to return the pink instead of giving it to you. Right. Just because I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah. Right? Seriously.
I don't.
I have 2 pink that came in the mail today. So just so you know.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I don't have to have it. I have 2 pink now.
Yeah.
One's metallic. Anyways, stock buybacks used to be illegal until, you want to guess what year?
Oh man, what? I want to say Reagan years now.
1980,
Yeah,
the year Reagan was elected.
yeah.
Because
Holy
of course, let's get rid of anything that would help people and just give it to the corporations.
Yep.
It was illegal because there was a fear executives would use this to artificially inflate stock prices. Nick, is that happening now?
Oh, frick yes.
Look at you being nice. So, because we love stats, between 2009,
Act like they don't fucking come on, dude. Like that's all they're doing.
Yeah,
A stock,
why
a
they do
stock
it.
buyback literally just lowers the amount of stocks that are available to show that your company's making more profit. And
What
the
did
amount
they
of
do
money they're
when they
selling.
buy it back?
They limit the amount of shares that are there and keep the value where it's at, so it makes it look like it's a more profitable company.
Literally, they
That's-
throw it in the fucking trash. They set it on fire.
That's-
It just doesn't exist anymore.
That's it. Like you're buying it at this and saying, "Hey, it's going to instant goes up." Like
One of my finals for my finance degree, you got more points the more stocks you bought back of your own fucking company. You know how much I hated that shit, right?
oh, dude, that would have been.
I got a
great.
fucking A, but I fucking hated every
Yeah.
minute of the shit I had to do.
Would have bought them all back.
I did.
Yeah.
I bought the maximum back every year.
Yep. Oh God.
And you get a better grade for that.
Because you're making your company profitable.
And that's all they give a shit about.
That's exactly it. Like, oh,
Not even your company. It's not the company. It's the shareholders.
the shareholders. Yes. So, and the common person doesn't. Sure. Okay. Everybody here that's listening to us, because I'm going to say there's 50% of you that own some stocks, 50% that don't. Just, I don't know actually, but I'm going to say 50-50. And the 50% that do own it, there's not the 50%. I bet there's not even 1% that owns enough to make a difference in a stock.
None of mine make a difference.
Exactly, dude. Like you own stock. I own. I have voting rights in one of my stocks.
I have voting rights in all of my stocks.
Sure, but I'm saying like I have actual voting. Like I own a stock enough to where I'm a.
They give a shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So I'm not going to tell any of you what it is. I'm not going to tell you but I will tell you that I have enough to make a difference.
Mhm.
Right. Not right. It literally bought it and it was given to me before they went to public trading.
Yeah.
Right. That's all it was. And so, I'm actually, I want to get into that later. Say I'm looking to buy into another company. Say,
So between 2009 and 2018,
God, $5 an hour, and they wouldn't see a single thing.
no, U.S. companies spent approximately $4 trillion, not million,
Guys, just
not billion, $4 trillion.
okay. So Jeff Bezos
Mhm.
was the first person to reach $1 trillion. Okay. For 20 seconds. And his wife divorced him. Blah, blah. He's working his way back up there. The first ever trillionaire, right? Your brain cannot fathom this.
No.
Okay. I wish I could tell you this. Like we were just talking about $100 million and what we would buy and things like that.
1 million
Your brain can
is
fathom.
what? 13 days or some shit in seconds.
Yes. Dollar. Yeah.
And $1 billion is like 32 fucking
37
years or
years?
some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. 30 some odd years. I'm 46 years old. I'll be 47 in July.
Mhm.
How old are you?
35.
Right. So you'll be 36 in July.
Yes.
So basically, you're 1 billion seconds old.
Mm-hmm.
Your entire fucking life.
It's $1 billion. $1 a second.
That's just
A trillion-
insane.
$1 trillion your brain can't fathom.
No,
Right? Like
not at all.
I want to be clear. Like, guys,
It's 990 billion.
Mhm.
Sorry, 999
99.
billion.
Yep.
999,999,999 plus $1.
Stupid. And don't get me wrong, like I'm not mad the guy has it, right?
I
are.
am
I know, I get it.
so pissed.
It's funny to me. I have to say this the correct way. I hope that Bill Gates and Zuckerberg passed in the same year, and I hope it's soon because I want to see the implication of their donation to see what it does for the US. Does that make sense? Right? Because they vowed to give 90% of their wealth away.
Gates might. Zuckerberg ain't doing shit.
He's already signed it. If they both pass, supposedly 90% of both of their wealth is gone.
I ain't buying any of that
But I
shit.
want to see how it impacts things. Only for like, and granted, somebody if you're smart enough to see what it would do, take their wealth, take 90%, figure out how the economy would look after that. Like, I'd love to see it. But really, like, and give it away. I don't know where it's going. I don't know what it is, but it could all go to some real estate fund for all I know.
Again, part of my problem is even when this money goes somewhere, it's still controlled by crooked fucking politicians.
That's exactly it.
We need term limits. We need safety measures. How come they get to know all of the stock issues that are going on so that they can buy and sell those fucking stocks before the rest of us?
Well, they don't know that, but like they're the ones that get to write these things that see it.
Yeah, they write all of the fucking laws and they know what to trade in and what not to.
Did you see that company's getting sued?
Which company?
Or got shut down or whatever it is? The one that follows politicians and their trades.
Oh, you're fucking kidding.
I'm not lying. I have to look this up now. Yep, they're being shut down somehow.
That does not surprise me because I've not gotten an email from them in like 2 or 3 months.
Right? Because that's just crazy to me, right? Like it shouldn't happen.
I mean, it's not crazy to me because they don't want anybody to know that shit goes on.
Correct. So what's your other stat?
Stock buybacks accounted for 40% of earnings per share growth since 2029.
No, not 2029.
Sorry, 2009.
2009.
Not that drunk, I swear to God.
And 72% or
72% earnings growth since 2012.
All right, repeat that one more time.
So stock buybacks accounted for 40% of earnings per share growth since 2009 and 72% earnings growth since 2012. So it jumped in 3 years, 32%.
Huge. Right? Like that is just insane to me, right? These companies are trying to keep themselves afloat, doing the things. If everybody, it's funny because everybody asks me, hey, what should I do? You know what you should do? Until he passes away, because I think the next person to take over Berkshire Hathaway will be a fuckhead. I'm so scared of it.
Warren Buffett dying.
You're
talking Warren
once
Buffett dying.
Once he's gone, right? But the next person that takes over, they're not going to have the same idea of just hold it and let it ride and trust these companies are doing the right thing.
No.
Right. But Warren Buffett, so if you ask me, what should I do? I trust this man. I mean, he's got 60 years of experience of, whatever it is. Like, dude, set it, forget it, and let it go. I had a couple drunk conversations over the past couple weekends, and I had a heart to heart with some family, right? And I was like, yeah, dude, I've been putting $25 a week away in a betterment for my daughter every week since she was 6 months old. And I pulled up the account and I was like, yeah, she got like $21,000 already, and she's 8.5 years old. And they're like, oh man, I gotta do that for my kids. And I was like, yes, you fucking do. That's $5 a week, right? There's no reason you can't put $5 a week away, right? I was like,
but how many of them will do it?
None of them will. Right?
100%.
None of them will.
No.
But the idea is like, I'm willing to share. And I was like, look, pay yourself, do this. This is the right thing. And it was funny. And the one family member is actually in banking, which is very funny to me. And she's like, I don't like talking about finances and doing this. And I was like, this is why I hate bankers, right? Like, and she's higher up, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like,
but still,
it's not like, but I'm just like, are you like this? These are the people that are dealing with our money. You're afraid to talk about this,
right?
Like, to get to the high end level, you're going to have to talk to a billionaire, right? If you want to be a CEO, CFO, whatever. If you want to be a VP, anything like that, you're going to have to talk to somebody with money. And that person's going to look at you the way I talk to you, right? You know how many VP, it's funny. Did I ever tell you this story about my wife?
I don't know.
Somebody had handed her a business card and it said vice president of something. She was like, "Wow, they're a big wig." I was like, "Do you want a card that says vice president of Nick Watkins LLC?" And she was like, "Well, that's not the same." And I was like,
Yes, it is.
"It's the exact same." I was like, "Mine says owner, right? Whatever. I could put president if you'd like. I could put CFO if you'd like. I could put any thing you. I own my company, right?" And I was like, my company's worth 40 times what theirs is? And she's like, "Guess I never thought about it." Like, that's the problem. Like,
Do you want to know what my official title is at Break Room?
no,
I'm the
Chair-
CFO.
chairman in chief.
No, I'm the CFO.
Are you really?
I am.
Nice.
Because Dawn goes, it makes sense if you're the CFO. I'm like, gives a shit. And she goes,
She does.
well, I mean, you are the finance guy. I'm like, right, but it's not like I handle our finances. She goes, yeah, but I just think you should be the CFO. And I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So that's
Some people care about title.
that's my official title here is I'm the CFO of Break Room Therapy.
Say,
You know who doesn't give a shit about that title?
you.
Right.
Say,
You know why I am the CFO here? Because I price all the shit on the floor. Okay. I decide that guitar is going to cost you $18 if you want to break the son bitch. That's what I decide.
I'm still gonna bring in my own fucking guitar and have it just explode.
I'm okay with
I
that.
need an acoustic guitar that I can just fucking explode.
So the last stat I have,
Yeah.
the first 6 weeks of 2018,
Yes.
U.S. companies announced $171 billion in stock buybacks in 6 fucking weeks.
Yep. But hey, we're just trying to avoid negatives happening. So
Yeah, that's what they say.
I'm gonna try to pour my oh, it didn't go. Shit. Sorry, I've set them in the bottom of my cup and I thought I had it, but I
Not so
don't.
much.
So all right, and then the other thing, what else do we have to go?
That was it.
That was it. Just
Those-
talk buyback?
yeah.
Okay.
We
So,
wanted to hit that.
I say we've dragged you on. I hope you guys have loved listening to it. So as always, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. I appreciate you listening to us. I hope you enjoyed our fun little rants,
Our
and
little banter.
tangents, and I say there's things that we agree on, and stock buybacks is
One of them.
Yeah, which is surprising. So
It's funny because,
I'm fine with you making as much money as you want. Don't fuck somebody over to get there.
yeah, but so many people do.
That's it.
We will get more regular with the end of the softball season. I know we need to do a episode still at Tres Gatos.
Yes, I'd love to. And now we're gonna get Ryan on.
Yeah. We also need to have the professor on to talk about his book.
Yes, we're gonna see him in a few weeks.
We are.
So we'll get him lined up.
We also are gonna get a guy that you found on TikTok, David.
Yeah,
I've been in contact with him.
good.
We were hoping to have him on the last time, but I'm really glad we didn't because that episode will not see air.
Yep.
So we do have some good episodes coming up.
I want to get the coins back on and money.
I do. Brent is happy to come back on, even though he's not actively working there anymore.
Is he really not?
He's not. So, I mean, we'll get into it when he's
Yeah, that's
on,
fine.
but you're making money if you're bringing in money.
Yep.
And of course, everybody wants to talk to the owner,
Of course.
which he's not. So he went back to news.
Really?
He did. He's working at Channel 17 again, but not as an on-air talent. He's just, producing stuff, and
Good.
he's quite happy. And he goes, anytime you and Nick want me to come out and talk money, I'm happy to do it. So
Yeah.
we'll have him on again this summer. Hoping to do an episode from apoptosis. What did you think of apoptosis?
Fucking loved it. Okay, so honestly, I showed up sober. It's not
Yeah.
like I walked into this bar,
No.
right? We started there, and
Yes.
I had a few drinks, and none of them that I had did I feel disappointed. I'm not gonna lie to you. They had a Concord grape seltzer
Mhm.
that I wasn't gonna try, didn't want to try. I couldn't tell you anything about it. If you ask me, hey, how is it? I'm gonna tell you, I have no clue, because Concord, the flavoring makes me not feel well.
Yeah, you don't like grape.
Exactly. Like, I love grapes, but like not
Not grape flavor.
and Concord, like so I was like, hey, I'm not sure. But everything else, they had one. I forget what it was called. I mean, it was only a 3.8%. I mean, it was a very light, maybe like it wasn't even a 4.2. Like it was a very light, and it was a dark beer, right? So for anybody that has had Perrin Black or anything like that, like it was a very light beer, but it was dark, and you could drink this thing, and it was just such a beautiful flavor. And I did start drinking a little bit more. Of course, me being me, I was like, hey, how much to buy in to partner? I'll buy your canning system. Nope, we'll never let anybody buy it, which is fine. But like they need to can that because I want that, right?
Yeah.
I love drinking Perrin Black when it's on special, when it's cheap, things like that. But like I love a dark beer that's low alcohol content, right? Again, I say, like, if they had a dark beer that was as cheap as Bud Light, I would drink it, right?
Yeah.
Like, and this was just such a great flavored. The things they had, the first thing I walked into, I did start out with I was between two, and I think I started out with a barrel aged something, which isn't normally what I start out with because, like, you want to. But I was like, hey,
Work your way up.
yeah, I was like, I want to. And so I did it. And honestly, it was an apple brandy.
Yeah,
something.
that apple brandy.
Such an amazing beer. Guy, Apoptosis down in Kalamazoo. I can't wait to do something with, and the two guys that were there, I don't know if I know the one with the owner. I don't know if both of them are.
I think both might have been.
But like, I'd love to have a conversation with them. I'd love to sit down and really just get into who they are, what they are, and why they do it. So
yeah, they're happy to come on.
Yeah, I'm so excited. That was an awesome experience for us.
So yeah, we have several really cool things I think lined up. And again, we're gonna get more regular now that softball's winding down, bowling's not ramping up yet. So
we say that, but yeah, I say, and next week is the holiday week. You might come over Monday, maybe.
Maybe.
The pool is freezing, but we can still probably try an episode or something like that.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. So again, thanks for joining us, everybody. If you have ideas for episodes, please hit us up. I will get this one posted hopefully by the weekend.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. And thanks for joining as always.
You've dialed in.
To Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
You can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use.
smarts of these
Because
stuff.
they know the brews.
And they know the Bucks, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, because shit's not funny.
And save yourself some
Beer money. Bucks.
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
brews.
and brews.
Brews.
Bucks and brews.